Presidential Spin Committee visits Jigawa for irrigation projects in the state. 22 Islamic schools in Hadejia local government received 22,000 copies of the Quran. Good evening. This is Nta Dutse News with me, Muhammad Musa Askira. Thank you for joining us. The Presidential Committee on Sustainable Power and Irrigation in Nigeria has visited Jigawa State to inspect irrigation sites and explore strategies to boost agriculture and ensure food security through sustainable development. Awal Muhammad Kazaure has all the details.
The Sustainable Power and Irrigation in Nigeria, known as SPIN, is a World Bank-supported initiative aimed at transforming the country's hydropower irrigation and water resources management. As part of the federal government broader plan to strengthen food, water and energy security, the committee's visit to Jigawa focused on assessing 3 designated sites earmarked for the irrigation project. The committee noted that the project will provide critical support to farmers, promote sustainable agricultural practices, and drive economic growth across the region.
We are doing this project in partnership with the Jigawa State government. We've already launched it in Bauchi, but we're looking at expanding it. And this is the visit to evaluate and assess the lands that the Jigawa State government is offering the Irrigate Nigeria project. We've seen Birnin Kudu, we've seen Birniwa, and we are now here at Garki, which is all going to total to about 2,000 hectares that the governor is graciously going to give the project, which is going to be a game changer in agriculture, farming, and food security for the whole nation.
What remains now is only for the state government committee and the Minister of Lands to complete all the necessary documentation so that the government can now issue letter of grant to this agency in Aseni under the federal government committee in charge of establishing this irrigation project. Once that is done and is completed, then Aseni will now start to deploy their staff, their facilities and materials and machineries to that site to prepare the land for the project at hand. And I believe by the time it is completed, it's going to benefit people to Jigawa State, especially the location where this project is sited, and definitely to go around also the state for the benefit of Jigawa State people.
They also commended Jigawa State for its readiness to implement the SPIN project, highlighting the state's significant potential for agricultural transformation and the development of climate change resilience infrastructure. The project will cover more than 2,000 hectares across 3 locations, Birnin Kudu, Birniwa, and Mewando in Garki local government area of the state. In Dutse, Awal Muhammad Kazaure, NTA News.
The National Orientation Agency, NOAA, has identified rising insecurity and moral decay in local communities as pressing challenges threatening national unity and development. These issues directly affecting the youth are driven by a combination of socio-economic hardship and declining moral values in the society. This was the focus of the sensitization program organized by the NOAA in area of Jigawa State, where stakeholders engaged in discussions of the need for renewed civic responsibilities and community cooperation. Again, Awal Muhammad Kazaure reports.
The National Orientation Agency has launched a series of sensitization dialogue across the country to address Nigeria's growing social and security challenges through community engagement. At the Jigawa State event, the State Director of NOAA, Ahmad Tijani, explained that the initiative aims to tackle the root causes of insecurity and youth restiveness by encouraging dialogue among community members, leaders, and youth groups.
Particularly in Jigawa State, we are faced with this youth restiveness and development challenges.
Tijani noted that widespread unemployment, poor moral upbringing, and lack of community vigilance continue to undermine national unity and stability. He called for stronger collaboration among families, religious leaders, and local organizations to instill discipline and civic values in young people. Stakeholders at the event highlighted the role of parents in shaping children's character, the need for moral teachings from religious institutions, and the importance of youth empowerment programs to curb restiveness.
Through this program, God grace, so many changes will begin to happen among the youth attitude and behaviors.
Other recommendations include expanding job opportunities, improving access to quality education, and strengthening neighborhood watch network to detect and report criminal activities early. The program Team Youth Restiveness and Development Challenges brought together traditional rulers, religious figures, youth organizations, and civil society groups, all pledging to work together towards building a stronger, safer, and more united communities. In Dutse, Awal Muhammad Kazauri, NTA News.
Quran is the ultimate source of Islamic law. It provides guidance to all aspects of Muslim life, including faith, worship, morality, social interactions, and peace. To achieve these among young generation, Iman Care Foundation distributes 2,000 copies of the Holy Quran to some Islamic schools in Hadija local government area. Haliru Haruna reports from this remarkable exercise.
Thank you, Iman Care.
Thank you, Iman Care.
Thank you, Iman Care.
Thank you, Iman Care.
Iman Care Foundation of Malaysia is a charitable organization formed by spirited individuals carrying out humanitarian services among Muslim Ummah across the world. Flagging off of the distribution of 2,000 copies of the Holy Quran to 22 Islamic schools in Jigawa State, Director Islamic Schools representing Iman Care, Malam Usman Muhammad, said the gesture is part of the responsibility of any Muslim towards promoting recitation and memorization of the Holy Quran, and hence the propagation of Islamic knowledge worldwide, as well as making it accessible to Muslim Ummah.
At the Metropolitan, we have about 50 to 100 schools that are Tahfizul Quran school. And in a one household, you can get at least 30 members there. Each and every one of them want to Islamia and need to read the Quran. So there is need of bringing such kind of Quran to Nigeria in millions, not in thousands.
Students and other stakeholders commended the kind gesture of Iman Care.
Appreciate the effort of Iman Foundation Care, which contributed the Holy Quran into various schools of Hadija local government.
To this Iman Care, this foundation, and we are very grateful to have this. Thank you. May Allah reward you. May Allah reward you with the native Firdaus. Thank you so much.
The beneficiaries assured judicious use of the Holy Quran. Hamira Haruna, NTA News.
That's it from our news basket for you tonight. Join us tomorrow for more news on Nta Dutse News at 7 o'clock. Thank you very much for joining us. Until then, have a wonderful night rest. Bye for now.